Thank you, Jason, for joining me on our January Associate Spotlight. Congratulations on your recognition for the start of 2021. And thank you for meeting with me on this gray, I don't know if it's gray where you are, but it's a gray Thursday here in Northwest Arkansas.
So. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. And yes, it's gray.
Welcome to January, right?
Exactly.
Although where you are, it looks from the look of your background, it looks much more bright and optimistic and white.
Wish I could be in that background.
I know. Amazing how the environment can change our moods. So with this interview, I like to just kick off the meeting with you telling us a little bit about who you are and who is Jason Ezell for the rest of us to get to know.
Well, I'm Jason Ezell. I'm IT manager at Friendship. I have a godly wife that's been by my side for 20 plus years. We have 3 children. My wife teaches coding and cybersecurity for Virtual Arkansas. So we are a geeky family in general. I've always enjoyed a challenge in life, and computers has really filled much the gap. From 4Y2K, I've been in computers, so it's been a long time. And I'm still learning today, even things I don't even know I need to learn.
And with your wife in cyber and coding, do you guys, I guess there's never a lack of conversation to talk. Do you find that they interweave with what you do?
A lot, yes. Well, she teaches coding 1 and 2, and we talk about what she should be teaching and why she should be teaching other things, but she's the teacher, I'm not.
I get the feeling that you probably that's what makes the relationship so wonderful.
Yeah.
She's the boss.
She's the boss, and we always have something to talk about because it's always about coding or computers or something, networking.
And you said you have 3 kids?
3 kids, yes, ma'am.
And are they in school still, or are they?
They're in school. I've got a 6th grader and a 5th grader, and then I have another daughter that is not in school.
Okay. Do they love coding? Are they into anything like that, or do you feel like they might end up going the path of you and your wife?
Possibly. I've got one daughter that we were studying for Security Plus one night, and it was like 10 o'clock at night, and she learned the ports for SMBT, SSL. So she may be the nerd upcoming.
That's awesome. Wow. What's the best career advice you've ever received?
Work like your mom and dad's watching, mom or dad. You know, I always did my best work when my dad was watching, and when he'd turn his back, I would usually slack off. But the best one I've ever received is work like they're always watching you.
Mm-hmm. I agree. My father, if you ever said you were bored, it was trouble, because he would definitely find you something to do, to the point now where if I'm just sitting still doing nothing is makes me anxious. I feel like I have to be doing something, and that probably comes a lot from my father. Who or what made you smile at work? Go ahead.
Every day is a new day. Yesterday was in the past, and tomorrow's in the future. So you got to make the best of every day. And if you don't think of it that way, I usually have a smile on my face most of the time. Always look for the best in things. So if you smile, people have to smile back.
Yeah, it does. It changes the whole environment, doesn't it? And just
it does.
Attitude, and have that turning up the lips just a little bit can change everything.
And they're contagious.
They are contagious, like yawns.
Exactly.
Those are contagious as well.
Yes.
Okay, so what do you do in your free time?
Most of the time I spend with my girls and my wife. We like to play on the water. We like water skiing, snow skiing, anything that's water related, we try to do. Other than that, I like to ride my Harley. I have a Harley that I've ridden for years and love it. It's the best therapist I ever invested in. And then I like to hunt and fish.
You do? Where do you go to fish?
My backyard. I live on Lake Dardanelle, so it's easy.
What's your favorite kind of hunting then? Is there a particular one you prefer?
There's not. If my girls are with me, that's one I prefer.
Yeah, yeah. And they enjoy going along?
Right now they enjoy going along.
That's
They haven't,
awesome.
not teenagers yet, so they
Yeah.
enjoy them.
The last two questions, I love when people answer this question, because to me it just speaks to this time in our lives which would go down in history, right, as such an unprecedented, which that word is overused, just a very disruptive time in our life with quarantine, as it can be a time of learning, self-reflection, and discovery. Is there anything that you would like to share that COVID and quarantine has taught you?
Be honest with the people you care about and tell them that you love them dearly, because it may be the last time that you see them. And that's not only through COVID, it's through life itself.
During this really unfortunate time, it's taught us to be a little bit more intentional and take pause and appreciate, where even when we don't want to take things for granted, human nature, I mean, you kind of do at times. So
Right.
Unfortunately, these struggles help us redirect, find those moments that really matter. It's usually those simple moments. It's those people that we see, that our family, that make such a huge difference. Last question, this is my favorite. So everybody at Edafio has a story of what brought them to this wonderful company. And now I would love to open the floor to you to share with us what brought you to Edafio.
Well, the question is why. And after a lot of research, and I do it with just about everything, is I research things out. I don't make split decisions, but I did watch a lot of YouTube videos and analyze the videos. And really what hit home with me was the core value, the committed to clients, and unquestionable integrity with one team, and humility and respect, that in essence makes me who I am.
Would you say that those values provide a sense of trust in others, that you feel that you can be maybe vulnerable a little bit more? You know that they have the right intentions and the path to bringing success and value to others, and to not only their career or their job or business, but to their lives and to their livelihood and who they are.
Right.
I think, with integrity, if you can't have that, what's there to stand on? There's got to be a foundation of something, and I think that might be it.
I agree.
Us using those core value stories at our one team meeting help just keep that alive. And especially as much as we're growing, there has to be some level of connectivity and cohesion, and that reminder of what we're doing and why we're doing it. And those kind of help keep that alive. So I enjoy those stories very much. What is it that you do at Friendship? Can you tell me a little bit about that, just because I'm curious?
I do a little bit of everything.
Do you?
I do. But right before this, I've talked to the CEO. I've talked to people in the field, phone support, help with servers. You name it, I do it all.
Yeah, and so every day is a new day. It's not
Every
going in the same. You get to meet and talk to people and provide them with some sense of support and help, and that's got to feel good.
We have about 1,200 employees at Friendship, so you can talk to somebody new every day.
So true. And the phone, I guess there's never a shortage of needs that need to be met either.
We're pushing out things. Edafio is pushing good things to Friendship, and MFA was one. We're coming up with antivirus. Checkpoint antivirus is coming out hopefully tomorrow or Monday, Tuesday. So we're pushing things out, and so I get a lot of feedback. Hey, what's this? We didn't know before.
Mm-hmm.
So we get emails. Is this a phishing email? No, it's a legitimate email. You need to continue on with it. So it's fun.
Yeah, and they don't feel intimidated by calling you and asking you for help. They know that you're going to give them what they need without sounding ridiculous or feeling like it's not important or a waste of time.
And I enjoy talking to people. I mean, it doesn't matter if they're in Mountain View or Russellville or Northwest Arkansas. We talk to them all and try to help them the best that we can.
Yeah, that's the best that we can do. It's about aspiring to do what we can just look not out of expectations, but just truly, what do we aspire? How can we be that best to everybody? Well, Jason, I really appreciate the time and these moments of getting to meet my colleagues and in my where I work. Even though we're all so remote, it definitely makes me feel more connected and like you said, feeling more like a one team unit that we strive and aspire to be. So I appreciate that. And again, congratulations on your January Associate Spotlight.
Could you make me a little less gray?
I know. It's almost, the gray is almost blending into the white background. You see,
it used to just be here, but now it's going.
I tell you, I just own it.
As well.
Well, thank you, Jason. Have a great rest of your day, and look forward to meeting you in person soon.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for the opportunity, and thank you for the honor.
Thank you. Have a great. Bye.
You too.